Breaking news this noon hour, we have just learned the Sterling building in downtown Cleveland is being evacuated for what may be a structural issue. Tracy Carlos is there. Tracy, what have you learned?
Well, Leon, just about a half an hour ago, this all started. We arrived. We were actually on our way to another interview when we saw all this commotion. Take a look over my shoulder and you can see what we're talking about. Do you see the building? It is kind of bulging out on the side. Cleveland police are reporting that it is some type of structural damage at this point. There is an engineer on the way to kind of take a look at the situation and to decide what needs to be done. We can tell you that the building was evacuated. Now, CCOMS, the county 911 system, is housed in that building. Joining me now is County Executive Ed Fitzgerald. And Ed, what can you tell me about CCOMS? Is there any reason for people to think that there should be any kind of danger?
No, not at all. We have a backup system. We have a backup location for exactly this kind of incident, just in case we get hit by a weather event or some kind of natural disaster here. So once the problem was identified, we switched to plan B. We have backup location, and it was pretty seamless. There was no interruption in calls. So for anybody that's out there that might be making a call, they shouldn't notice any difference. They should get the call picked up the exact same way they did before.
So what happened this morning when it was discovered? The building was evacuated right away.
Yeah, about 11 o'clock or so, an employee noticed it. They pulled the fire alarm. As you can see, the building is kind of bowing out there a little bit. Some employees inside the building noticed that. They don't know yet whether it's structural or not, but to be on the safe side, they thought it was the smart thing to do was to get everybody out of the building. We evacuated everybody out. Now, we have some 911 folks in there. We also have people that run our IT department for the other county services, but we can do a lot of those remotely. That's where the county's servers are, the mainframe servers are. The ironic thing is we're probably going to be moving out of this building, but we've been here, the county has been here since the 70s actually. We are looking at an updated facility, but that's an issue that we're still going to be dealing with. But we got everybody out of the building. There were no injuries, and we're able to basically operate by remote control in terms of any of the server issues there. So it shouldn't be a problem.
Because this is not a county-owned building.
No, we lease it. Now, the next thing we're doing is our team of structural engineers is coming out here to try to confirm that it's safe to go back into the building. But until they confirm that, and they should be here any minute actually, until they confirm that, we'll keep everybody out. And as you can see, police and fire have set up a cordon just to make sure that it's not something more serious isn't going to happen. But the important thing is that for people calling 911, there shouldn't be any interruption at all, and it shouldn't affect our actual emergency response. That's the good news.
As far as emergencies go, this went off pretty good. I mean, as far as transferring everything over and getting people out.
You don't like to have a test like this, but when you do, you hope you pass the test, and so far it looks like we did.
Great. Ed, thanks very much.
Yep.
Okay, Leon, so that's the story from here. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and online as well. For now, reporting live on your side in Cleveland, Tracy Carlos, News Channel 5.
Many thanks, Tracy.